Hello, you wonderful, wonderful people. Apologies about the delay. Hopefully I'm coming through all right. If you could just let me know how the sound level is on my mic and stuff. But welcome to another live stream for Kwingo Talks. I am rather excited to see people here. Like I say, apologies for all the madness. I'm just trying to get everything sorted out. But yeah, hope everybody's well. I can see there's a few people who've joined us already. So we've got the Pickle Jar, we've got Immersive Worldcrafter, we've got Mr. Richard Smith. Thank you very much for tuning in. So yeah, let's get started. As you can see, I'm going to be painting some WestFalia miniature stuff through today, and I can't wait to show you what it is, and yeah, I'm really excited. So what I'll do first is I'll just show you some of the minis. So we've got, you can see this little guy here. So we've got a little cultist. He's very cool. Put him on a little 25mm base for now because he didn't actually come with a base, but these were printed off by Mr. Lee Miniatures. So thanks very much for that. Sorry about the focusing. My camera is atrocious, but I'm looking to try and get it better. So we've got a couple of those guys. We've got a couple of these. Got one with a little flame as well on there. So yeah, very, very cool. And then we've got what looks like the leader. Again, these are superb little sculpts. I love how tiny they are, to be honest. It's going to be interesting trying to get all the details in, but even with it being so small, you can see all the details and stuff on there. You can see, as you can see on here, camera's atrocious. But yeah, you can see like all the little blades and stuff on there, and his little sword. Yeah, so I'm very excited to paint these up. And then the main piece, which everyone's been looking forward to seeing, is this. So this is a little diorama. You've got the two heroines in there. You've got the snake, which has been cut. As you can see, the little cut section in there. And super, super nice. I mean, this is a hefty piece. And the quality of it is amazing. So I just want to thank Mr. Lee Minis so much for printing this off for me. And again, thanks to WestFalia for designing it and everything. And I believe from what the Immersive Worldcrafter was saying, it's a guy called Boris. So yeah, I am super excited. I've been talking to Cave quite a bit from WestFalia Miniatures, and he's a super duper nice guy. So yeah, what I'm going to do today, because these are detachable, I'm going to work on this little guy to start off with. I'm going to start off on the little Conan-esque Halfling with his sword. So I'm going to work on that and see what happens. So yeah, that's where I'm going to get started. So I've got my paints all set up. So we'll get going and see where we go. Right. How's everybody doing anyway? I'm going to probably try and stick some music on as well. Let me have a look here. Media source. Let's play that if we can. Where are we? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Just bear with me 1 second. Get that on. There we go. It should be working now, all being well. Should be some music coming through. If you could let me know if there is music, that'd be great, because my headphones are a little bit iffy. So what we'll do is we'll get started. So what I'm going to do is I've got a few colours for the skin. So I'm going to first have a go with some Bookman's Glow, just as like a base colour on it, and then we'll take it from there. What I might actually do is, because my spray was a little bit atrocious when I sprayed it on, I'm probably going to give it a once over with some Abaddon, just to cover everything and make sure everything's covered, and then we'll take it from there. So yeah, I hope everybody's having a good Sunday. This is just going to be nice and chill, nice chilled stream. Thank you for those who have tuned in. Like I say, I'm still pretty new to all this streaming malarkey, so there's bound to be some issues and things that might go wrong, but we shall give it a go and see what happens. But yeah, hope everybody's alright, and let me know what you're working on in the chat. Just let me know, that'd be pretty cool. Over with Abaddon just to make sure that all the back is covered. Just to give it a nice even covering. I know that because it was so tiny, I was conscious about spraying it a little bit. Okey-dokey. Turn that down. Thank you, Miss Pickleback, for giving me some pointers on the music. I'll turn that down just a tad to let me know that and I will boost my mic up a little bit as well for everybody, just so they can hear me a little bit better. If you could let me know the levels now, that'd be great, just so that I'm aware, and then I can just save these settings for later. Painting as well, so that people can see. Yeah, like I say, it's all still new to me. I'm still getting used to like painting certain positions and stuff, but it's good to stream. Like, I was umming and ahhing about it, and thanks to Mr. Pickle, he gave me the inspiration to get these sprayed up. So yeah, it should be a bit better now. We should be able to get a little bit more skill. But yes, I'm super happy with these. This is something completely new to me, in terms of like dioramas and stuff. I've not really done that before. I've been wanting to do them a few for a while, and yeah, I've just been putting it off a little bit, but then I got some miniatures for my Secret Santa, and yeah, I actually got some of the Dwarf DeLoreans from WestFalia, which I'll show you in a little bit. I'm just going to get this black on here and then let that dry, and then I'll show you. And they were just ridiculous. I was like, what are these? These are amazing. So I inquired on the CWG Discord, the Chilling Wargamers Discord, and they pointed me towards WestFalia, and yeah, I had a little chat with them. There is actually a video which I will try and post a link up shortly, which is me. I had a chat with Carve from WestFalia, a super duper nice guy. He told me about the future projects that they've got coming up, and I joined their Patreon, which is called One Gold Piece. For those interested, I'll put a link to that in as well in a sec, because yeah, they've got some super duper spicy stuff coming up, which looks insane. It just looks insane, and I can't wait for their Kickstarter to kick in. So here we go. G the Hypersapien and Raven's Rook, thank you very much for tuning in. It's much appreciated. Hope you're all doing well. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm just getting the black on this little guy. Like I say, I love how tiny they are. I know they're halflings anyway, but this guy is just like a Conan the Barbarian. He's ridiculous. So yeah, we'll leave that to dry a little bit, and while that's drying, I will just show you if I can. can, if I remember where I put them. Yeah, so these are the ones that I got in the Secret Santa. So as you can see, it's a little dwarf, dwarf with a little Yoda in his backpack. And yeah, it's like the detail on this is amazing. I don't know who printed these off because they're in Secret Santa, but thank you so much for these. But yeah, it's they're so cool, and they've got so much character in them. So yeah, I can't wait to get these painted up as well. Yeah, Immersive Worldcraft, they are amazing. I got quite a few of them. So I got this guy as well, and there's a squad of 5. So I'm definitely going to do something with them. Not sure what yet. Probably some form of Frostgrave or something. I'm not sure yet. I've got a few ideas. So yeah, I can't wait to get them sorted. So I'm just waiting on the paint to dry a little bit on these guys, but on this guy, and then we'll start getting some skin tones on him. I think, because I think that's the main thing. And then he's got like gloves and fur and stuff. And then we'll work on his hair and his like metallic bits and stuff. So yeah, but I hope everybody's doing all right. Yeah, so we'll wait for that to dry a little bit, and then I can show you like these other bits in a bit more detail. So this is the female barbarian. She's very cool with her axe, looking very spicy indeed. Yeah, very cool. But yeah, I'm saying I'm still a little bit quiet. I can turn it up a little bit more if people let me know what that's like. I've turned it up a little bit. If it's too loud now, just let me know. And like I say, I'm still working out all the levels and stuff, so it's a bit of a nightmare. But yeah, I'm getting on with things. Hopefully this is going to dry pretty quick, and then I can start getting some other colours on it. I might start working on the face to dry, and then the back should be dry by then. So we'll get some Bugman's Glow on, and we'll take it from there and see what happens. But yeah, as I said, hope everybody's had a nice chill weekend. I went and did a bit of geocaching with the missus yesterday, which was quite fun. And then it's her birthday tomorrow, so I think we're going to have a nice chill day. Make a cake, I think, and do some other bits and bobs. We might go for another geocache walk. And then today's just been nice and chill, getting everything ready for this stream and seeing all you lovely people in here, which has always helped. Do you hi to Sapien? Like I say, thank you for just letting me know about the levels. It does all help. I know I can be a little bit quiet sometimes, but I'm working on it. So we're going to get started on some paint on this, I think. We'll see where we get on. Like I say, I'm slightly terrified because it's such tiny detail, but we'll see how we get on. But even with them being so tiny, this was the first Mr. Lee's. Mr. Spud, Mr. Spud's just popped in there. Hello, buddy. Hope you're well. But yeah, I contacted Mr. Lee and just told him about what I was thinking of doing. And he was like, "Yep, just send me the files over," and sorted out a price. And he's going to have a custom printing service coming real soon. So keep your eyes peeled out for that. Because I think I mean, if this is the quality to start off with, I have no issues whatsoever. I think it's a superb job that they've done, and I can't wait to get more details than this fully painted up, and hopefully get some more stuff from WestFalia as well. Like I say, I've signed up to their one gold piece Patreon. Just move up a little bit. Getting to move up so you can see what I'm doing. But yeah, hope everybody's well. Watching this spicy legend. Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Spud. Oh, well, I hope you're talking about me. I'd be just like concerned. But, it's all good. It's all good. We're all chill here. All chill. I'm gonna try and get like as much of this skin, just the base colours, as possible on. Like I say, it's such a tiny miniature that I'm slightly paranoid, but you don't know until you get started and get paint on and you know, get stuck in. That's the main thing you've got to do. Let's just get stuck in, get involved with it, get some paint on it, see how you get on with it. That's what I'm that's what I'm working on doing. Because I know that there's been some people, especially the guys who actually like designed and printed it, that are eager to see how I get on paint wise. So yeah, we'll see how we get on. See how we get on. Jeans Hypertrophian. Yes, I did. I did finish my my Blood Bowl Orcs. The only ones I've got to do is I've got to do the Troll. That's one that I do have to get sorted. I'm still unsure as to what I'm going to do with that. I'm still unsure as to whether I'm going to actually have it in the team or not, or just have it as a randomer, because I'm unsure as to like how it's gonna fit in. So I've not really used them before troll wise. I've heard good things about how they run and stuff. So my Blood Bowl background, I like dwarves. And I've got a dwarf team that I used to use quite a lot, and then I got me and Mr. Pickle were part of a stunty cup where we all had to use like stunty teams. So I got the Goblin Blood Bowl team, and I painted all that up purely using contrast paints. And that was a hell of a lot of fun. I love doing that. It was such a good day out, and I can't wait until we can do more stuff like that again. But yeah, I'm doing this really lightly because I don't want to like go too thick with it. I know the black's still showing through, so it's probably going to take a couple of coats anyway. But yeah, I want to take my time with them as well. I don't want to rush it. I just want this to be like a little, I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to use it for yet. I think I might just have it as like just a diorama piece that I can talk to people about if they see it, and kind of just show it off a little bit. So yeah, it was a great day out when we did the Blood Bowl thing, definitely. Back when we could actually socialise and back when the world was somewhat normal, and I can't wait to do that kind of stuff again. Definitely the Stunty Cup needs to come back, I think, because I'd love to do something like that again. It was like I say, it was so much fun. So, but yeah, I hope everybody else is doing okay. Anybody working on anything in particular? Could let me know, and I'll. Mr. Spud, is it Friday at 8:30 yet? No, not yet, buddy. You still got to wait patiently, I'm afraid. So, for those that don't know, I'm part of the Chilling Wargamers Discord, and we decided a couple of weeks back now to start a D&D, a Dungeons and Dragons adventure that I am running. Because hashtag I am D&D. No, no, we started to run it, and seems to be going okay so far. I'm really enjoying, getting stuck in with a new group. We've got quite a nice group in terms of like characters and stuff. And Mr. Spud is one crazy half-orc barbarian he is, which if you met him in real life, he probably it suits him pretty well, I would say. But yeah, I'm just getting the skin tones down on this. I'll probably do a couple of thin layers of the skin tone, and then we'll take it from there. But like I say, even with such a small miniature as it is, all the like muscle contours and stuff you can see. I know my camera is atrocious at the moment. I definitely need to get another one. And yeah, it will be coming eventually. I've tried to experiment with like getting my because I'm just using a USB camera and it's a bit of a rubbish one. But I have experimented with trying to get my mobile set up, and yeah, hopefully that'll get set up at some point soon, so that then the quality will actually be a million times better than what it is now. I just need to get some form of like stand for it. Camera's fine. Like, yeah, I definitely need to get some lighting sorted. Like I've got spotlights in here, but the problem is I've not got like a proper mount. So at the moment I've got like a desk lamp, and then I've just clamped the USB camera on top of that. So that's why it looks a bit pants at the moment. All being well, I should be getting some better stuff soon. So yeah, and then after these guys, after I've got these painted up, I think I'm going to do some from Mr. Pickle's recommendation. I got some Northumbrian tin soldier stuff, which is just insane. I got some of the beard folk. Take a piece of paper over your lamp. Okay, I'll give that a go for next time and see if that helps. I turned the exposure up a little bit as well, because it kept flickering, and there's all these stuff that I've got to learn. The camera kept flickering, and I think that's just because the light was interfering with it and stuff. And so I turned the exposure up a little bit, so that's probably why it looked really bright. It stopped the flickering, but it kind of messed up with the actual quality of the image now. So yeah, there's a lot of things that I need to work on, but I'll get there. Like I say, it's a learning thing, and I think just getting out there and getting some streams going and stuff. Because I have been a bit lax the past couple of weeks and stuff, so it's been good to just get back into things and focus on doing some more painting and talking to you lovely people. That's what it's all about at the end of the day, isn't it? Talking to you guys, making sure everybody's all alright, making sure everybody's, you know, keeping well, surviving as best they can and stuff. So, which I hope everybody is. Hope everybody is doing okay. I know it's been rough for some people the past few months and stuff, but we'll get through it, you know. Look at me going all like motivational speaking on everyone, we can do this. But yeah, no, we'll get through it. It's one of them things, isn't it? You know, it can't be helped. We just got to get on with it. Try and make things as entertaining as we can. Thank you, Mr. Wellcrafter. Thank you for the inspirational, you know, comments there. I am trying my best. What I think I'll do now is I'll just work on the leg bits. Just work on these little bits down here. He reminds me of, like, I know it's like Conan. He also reminds me of the old Hero Quest Barbarian. I don't know if anybody's backed the remastered Hero Quest at all. It does look really fun, but I think it was quite pricey from when I was looking at it. I was tempted to get it, but you know, I've just got quite a lot of things going on that it would just be sat not doing a lot for a while, I think. And I think if I'm honest, I'd probably just have got it. I know some people do it anyway, but I'd have probably just got it for the minis, and I don't think I'd have played that much. And with the amount of stuff that I've still got going on, that I need to paint up and stuff, it'd have been a while before I actually got round to painting it anyway. Mr. Spud, spaghetti or pasta? Ooh, tough choice. Probably spaghetti. And then, would you rather be a Blood Angel or Ultramarine? Well, I think Mr. Spud, I think the answer to that is I would rather be an Imperial Fist, because you know, for Dawn and all that jazz. None of this Blood Angels or Ultramarines malarkey. Nah, I can't be dealing with that. Definitely Imperial Fists all the way. Say I've got quite a few. Got the Indomitus set. I've been working on that, which I think I've got about 1,500 points painted now. There's a couple of other little bits and bobs that I need to work on. In terms of like, I've got like the chaplain on the bike. I've got the Terminator chaplain as well. Got all the chaplains. He's coming along now, getting his skin tones down and stuff. Getting as much detail as I can on. Like I say, with it being such tiny, I want to try and get, you know, pick out the details and stuff as I can, kind of thing. So I'm doing at the moment. All these questions coming in from Mr. Spud. What's next? Let's go down them then. Okay. What would your dream model be if money wasn't an issue? Ooh. I think I've got quite a lot of Death Guard, so I think I'd love to paint some demon stuff. And I love the Great Unclean One model. I've always wanted the Great Unclean One. I think it's a ridiculous looking model. and it was kind of one of the models that made me want to go back into 40k. So yeah, I think it would be that for me, or a Mortarian, because you know, in the new edition and the new rules and stuff, he is just filth on the battlefield, from what I've heard from everybody. Yeah, so they're probably my top choices. Mortarian and the Great Unclean One. I think they'd make some worthwhile purchases. Just going back over the face a little bit, just to give it a bit more of an even coverage. And I've got his feet to do. And then I'll put some base colours down on the fur, I think. Put some like a dark grey colour, I think, and then brown for his for like all the fur bits. But I'll do like a grey colour on all like the little tough bits here and all that kind of stuff, and then work on some bits for his hair. I think he's got a necklace on, but I need to double check. I don't want to cover up too much of his hair and stuff. Yes, Mr. Smith, praise Nurgle, indeed, my friend. Let's have a look what else we got. Frozen plastic glue or super glue? I think it depends on the model. I've kind of tended to draw towards. I mostly use Loctite now. I had some Gorilla super glue, and I use that on like more metal bits, but in terms of like plastic kits and stuff, I've got the Loctite. So I've got this one. This Loctite Precision Max super glue, and that seems to work on pretty much anything that I use. So yeah, it seems to do the job and do the trick. So yeah, and then have you a random hobby hot tip? Ooh, I think. See, for me, I'm kind of a bit of an all-rounder, and I think, you know, I think for me, my top tip is give everything a go. Like, there's some people that like building, there's some people that like painting, there's some people that just like it for the game and stuff. But don't be afraid to like have a go at each. You know, you might be rubbish at painting, but until you actually give it a go, you're not gonna know, kind of thing. And you might find something that you're like really, you get a passion in it. So yeah, I think don't be afraid to get stuck into things. You know, it had been a while since I'd picked up a brush or you know, built anything or yeah. So I think yeah, just you know, give everything a go. And I think in these like tough times and stuff, just don't, you know, try not to give up on the hobby. I know it's difficult because we're not like seeing everybody and seeing people in person and stuff, but you know, just try and keep in touch with people. Like I say, I'm part of the Chilling Wargamers Discord, and they are a lovely bunch of people. And I don't think I'd have carried on with the hobby, if I'm honest, if I'd not like chatted to people and got some advice from people. Personal shout out to Mr. Pickle here, who introduced me to the Chilling Wargamer Discord, and you know, I thank him so much for that, because I don't think I'd have A, started doing this, to be fair, or got as much support as I have from everybody, just, you know, telling me to give it a go, don't be afraid. And yeah, so I just want to, you know, keep in touch with people, keep the hobby going, because if you stop, you know, you'll regret it, because, you know, it's one of those things. I know the situation's rubbish, and you kind of tend to go in, like, inside yourself a little bit, and you know, doubt everything, and get a bit down in the dumps and stuff. But like, to some people, hobby's their release, and I think it's a great way to just, you know, focus your time and your patience and your mind on something else other than everything that's going on. And for me, it's definitely helped. Like, I've got a few other friends that I play some D&D with. Aside from the Chilling Wargamers people, there's another group, and it's just been a blast just to, like, hang out with everybody, virtually, of course, and just, you know, chuck some dice or talk about the hobby or whatever it is, but just don't like be by yourself and stuff, because that can just, you know, it can get you down, and one thing and another. And I'm not going to go into too much detail about it, because it's a bit of a depressing chat, but yeah, just keep focused, work on the hobby and stuff, and you'll be all right. So there we go. That was my spiel about what you can do. My Kwingo's tip. That sounded a little bit wrong. Cool. So moving on from that, we've got the first, like, skin color down. I think I've got this new headset, and it's got, like, the biggest mic feed thing. I don't know if you can see that, but that has got, like, an on-off switch for the mic, and it's got, like, a volume thing. Now, it's all right, but it just gets caught, because the wire's so long. It gets caught underneath my desk, and I have to keep, like, moving around and stuff, and it keeps getting caught, and it's bugging me. But the quality of the headset and stuff's alright, but it's just that one bit that bugs me a little bit. So yeah. Right, what I'm going to do now, I think, is I'm going to get some browns, and I'm going to start working on, like, the fur bits. Just get, like, the base colours done on them, and then what I'll do is I'll do that, and then I'll put some colours down on the hair and stuff. I'm tempted to leave the hair black. I quite like it black. Obviously I'm going to add some, like, highlights and stuff to it, but I think I've just realised I've missed his ear when I've been painting, so I'm going to go back over that and just give that a bit of colour. I've just missed it off. I'm going to go back to that, but yeah, I think I'm going to go and and I'm just going to go back over this ear a little bit. I missed it the first time around. Yeah, Kwingo's tip. That's the future, everybody. Kwingo's tips meet Spud's knobs, yes. Some great advice being given from me there. Got the other ear as well. Yeah, amateur job happening here. They are very, very tiny though, so just going to be careful. But it's been good to just get back on the stream and talk to you all, because it has been a while, and I'm not going to lie, I have been putting stuff off. So it's good to just get out there and talk to everybody. So, right, I think with that, I've got the ears done now. So the ears have got some colour on them now. So I'm going to get some brown on it. What I'm going to do as well is I'm going to try and just focus my camera a little bit more, because I think the focus is a bit off. I'm just going to try and focus it a little bit more. That's a little bit better, so you can see a little bit better now. Oh yeah, getting there. I'm getting the got the skin tones down a little bit, so I'm going to work on the browns now, on the fur and stuff. So where's that? Got some Monfang brown, so I'm just going to get some Monfang brown on there, and then what I'll do is I'll put a wash over it, and then go back and then like layer it back up, kind of thing. So. But yeah, like I say, I hope everybody's doing all right. After this guy, I'm just going to keep working through the rest of them. Probably not going to get this guy done this evening, but we'll see how far we get. We'll see how far we get. Going all right so far. Trying to figure out. I think he's got gloves on. So what I'll do is I'll focus on his like what's it called? Not a toga. What do we call it here? We'll just call him his fancy fur pants for now. So I'm just going to put some Monfang brown on there. Brown pants, and then we'll go from there. But yes, it's been a longish month this month. Got some busy plans ahead, I think. Got some big things planned for the channel, I think. Some spicy stuff coming up. But I want to get this done. Because like I say, I want to thank Mr. Lee Minis for printing these guys off. They did such a nice job, and the delivery and stuff was brilliant. The packaging came in superb. I've got like an actual unboxing video as well, so I'll post a link to that at some point. Post a link to that. Oh, I just realised I'm off camera a little bit. That's one thing I need to work on, my positioning. Positioning of where I'm painting and stuff, because it can be a bit tricky trying to like make sure you're always in the zone and that everybody can see what you're actually working on, because it's a bit rubbish if you're not. We'll get some Monfang brown on here and carry on from there. A bit more paint now. But yeah, as I say, the missus' birthday tomorrow, so we're gonna bake some cake, some yummy cake, I think, and possibly go for a walk. That's the plan, and then we'll see if we do anything else. But that's the plan at the moment. On. We'll get some brown on this. It's so fiddly sometimes, you just got to get the right angle and stuff. Yeah, Mr. Rich Smith, fully agree. I literally said the same to Spud last night. I don't think I'd still be in the hobby without the CWGG squad. Yeah, definitely. I think it's communities like that that just help immensely. You know, I've not actually, apart from Mr. Pickle and Pirate Queen Pickle, I've not met any of the other guys, but I know that, you know, I know they've got my support, and they support me through loads of stuff, and I can't wait until all this lockdown rubbish is over, so we can actually meet in person, have some messy drinks, and actually introduce ourselves to each other properly, because I think that'll be a very, very messy evening, I think. But yeah, I totally agree. I agree with you there, Mr. Rich Smith. We need more of them, I think. More communities like that. That, you know, just help you keep motivated. You know, you can chat to them pretty much about anything and everything you want to. And 99% of the time, they will be fully supportive of you, 100%. You know, whatever decisions you make and stuff. Tears will be had indeed, Mr. Spud. Indeed. And it'll be great to like meet everybody and you know, share some stories and stuff. Because I know I've said we've started this D&D, and whilst it's quite good working over like Zoom and stuff, it's not the same as being in person, chucking some dice and having like minis and maps and stuff and one thing and another. It's just not the same. So it'll be great to, when we can, get stuck in, get an actual full-on D&D session done. All night, pulling all night D&D sessions. It'll be a right laugh. I can't wait for the time when we can do that, because 'twill be good. 'Twill be good. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to paint all this brown, and then I can go back in and pick out the other details, I think. But getting a solid brown base coat on these gloves and stuff is going to help. And then what I'll do is I'll get all the base colours done, and then we'll go back and shade and add in all the highlights and stuff. That's the plan anyway. But yeah, let me know if anybody else is working on any hobby tonight. Saw a very nice Captain Pickle stream earlier with Pagan Minis, which was a lot of fun. Just hearing more about Pagan miniatures and stuff. it was a really awesome stream, and they're all really nice, lovely people to have got a bit more info about. So highly appreciated of that, Mr. Pickle. And definitely go and check out the Pickle Jar's Instagram for some spicy work that Captain Pickle's been working on for Pagan Minis. The work that he's been doing on some of the miniatures has been superb so far, so I know he's got lots more in the pipeline. So I can't wait to see more of that stuff coming from them. So yeah, can't wait for that. Like I say, as for me, I'm gonna get these minis done, and then it's going to be some Northumbrian tin stuff, I think. I'm wanting to get back into Frostgrave, so I've ordered the second edition book, so that's coming soon through the post, hopefully today, I think. And then I'm going to write up a warband. I've ordered some Northumbrian tin stuff, so that's arrived. I'm going to write up a warband with some of the minis that I've got, so that then when we do eventually hopefully get round to some games and stuff, I'll have a fun, cool, quirky looking warband from using the Northumbrian tin minis. They've got such a lot of character. I can't wait to get some of them painted. So yeah, just getting the base brown done on this. Does look a little bit bright at the moment, but like I say, we're gonna put a shade down so that it should pick up all the little details, and then I'm gonna go back in and do like a creamy colour on the furry bits, just to make it stand out a bit more, and then we'll go back in and we'll do all the highlights and stuff. But yeah, talking about the Northumbrian Tin Soldier stuff, I got this guy recently. He is probably my favourite Northumbrian Tin Soldier mini. He just looks like a typical like beard folk dwarf, and I can't wait to get him built up and painted. I just love the cat. It reminds me of, I used to play a game on the Xbox called Blue Dragon, and he just reminds me of like the characters and the faces that they had in that. And I can't wait to get him painted up. It just brought back like loads of memories of me playing that game, so I was like, oh, I've got to have him, I'm sorry. And for anybody else who's Mr. Spud, brilliant. He might have to be called Normski in my warband now. Yeah, he might have to be. But yeah, I've got quite a few. I bought. Yeah, like I say, they've got very like featureful faces and stuff. They're quite cartoony and over the top, which is what I like about them. So it'll be good to get them like get them painted and built up and stuff. Because I've got quite a few of them. I went a little bit of them. Yeah. So, right, I can see what you mean now. So this one, kind of Golden Axe a little bit. Do the Had Sapien, a little bit Golden Axe-esque. That's what he reminds me of a little bit. I think it's definitely based off of Conan, because WestFalia tend to do a lot of stuff revolving around like pop culture references. So obviously the dwarf that they did, were heavily influenced about a certain sci-fi TV show that's been very popular lately. So yeah, they use a lot of like pop culture stuff. Their Kickstarter is definitely going to be heavily pop culture referenced. I can't wait for that to come out and to get more info on that. I'm going to be talking to Carve again at some point to see if he's got any more info that he can share with me, and then I've no doubt there'll be some stuff on the channel again about that. So I'm going to have a chat to him and see. But yeah, in terms of this guy, definitely Golden Axe vibes. Definitely getting some Golden Axe, and definitely Conan the Barbarian, Arnie Schwarzenegger, with his bendy sword. I need to watch Conan again. It's a very, very ridiculous, over the top film. And yeah, definitely Hero Quest vibes. So yeah, putting on painting these bits. Yeah, in terms of the Blue Dragon, it was the same artist who did the Dragon Ball Z stuff, who did all the characters and stuff for Blue Dragon. Also done, I think now they're working on like the Dragon Quest series. So I've just started playing Dragon Quest 11, I think it is, on the Xbox, and I'm loving it so far. It's a hell of a lot of fun. The art style's brilliant. I can't fault how it looks. The storyline's really good, so there's loads of different characters you can be. Is that a request to come on the show there, Mr. Spud? But no, definitely. I think once I'm a little bit more comfortable, I'd love to have guests on the show. I'd love to have like more people on, having a chat, talking about stuff. I'm definitely up for that. Hopefully, I'll have a chat with some people further down the line and get some people on. That would be it would be a hell of a lot of fun to get people on and stuff. Just to talk about, like, because one of the things with it being called Kwingo Talks, yes, it's me talking about bits and bobs that I'm doing, but I kind of like the idea of getting people on and just having like interviews and stuff with people, talk about what they're doing, you know, what they found new in the hobby kind of thing, what influences they have, all that kind of stuff, which I think would be really cool to have, and just, you know, get my name out there a little bit more, start talking to more people. Like I said, I talked to WestFalia, which was amazing. I didn't think that they'd be as nice as they, not that I didn't think they'd be as nice, but, you know, I'm not the biggest, you know, YouTube painter hobbyer kind of thing, and the fact that I just messaged them and they got back relatively quickly and we had a chat and stuff was brilliant. I could not have asked for anything better. Make it a talk show. Yeah, I mean, I could, you know, I could have some people on and do that format. But I think, you know, yeah, just having people on, having a chat about who they are, what they do, you know, get some like interviewee type questions, but make it rather informal. Maybe talk about like other people doing stuff in the hobbying world and all that kind of stuff. Their thoughts on certain things. I think it would be a pretty cool thing to get. That's my plans anyway. Just to like get my name out there a little bit more, do some more streaming, get some more guests on, to have like some questions and stuff, and then just see where it goes. You know, I'm not expecting to be huge. That wasn't my initial plan really. It was just to, you know, try it, see if I enjoy it kind of thing. then go from there and just see what happens. Right, so we've got the brown down a little bit more now. I'm going to let that dry, and then I'm going to work on the blade, I think, and his headpiece. What I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to do some like brass on like the hilt, and then on his like headpiece. I'm going to start off with Runelord brass, and then I'm going to do lead belcher, and then I've got some Stormhouse silver that I'm going to highlight stuff with, and then Runelord brass along this bit, and then I'll do all the gems and stuff. That's the plan, I think. I think if I can get all the base coats down and give it a wash, it'll make it look a hell of a lot better. So that's my plan at the moment. Like I say, we'll see how we get on. We'll see how we get on painting wise, but that's my plan. That's what I'm going to try and do. I'm going to try and get all the base colours and a wash done on this, and then we'll take it from there. I think, yeah, giving it a wash is definitely going to get more of the details out and stuff. But I'm liking it so far. He's such a little dude, little badass barbarian. Ah, Spud, it's so nice. Thanks for that comment. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, any sub that I get, you know, is brilliant, and I can't thank everybody enough for subscribing. I didn't even think I'd get this many, to be honest. I didn't think I'd get more than 10, because I know I'm not great at what I do. I'm getting better, obviously, but you know, everybody's got to start somewhere. And I think the more I stick to it and the more I work on it more, I think it's going to get better. I'm taking advice from everybody all the time. So, like I say, Mr. Pickle and yourself, Mr. Spud, giving me some advice has been really helpful. And any advice, you know, however rubbish it might be at the time, you know, it all helps. And one of the things that I noticed is like some people talking about, you know, getting like negative comments or getting like thumbs down on videos and stuff, you know. And yes, it can be rubbish and it can make you feel deflated and stuff, but you've almost got to like spin it on its head and go, okay, I got a negative comment. That's fair. How can I turn that negative into a positive? So like look and review over your things and go, you know, was it something bad that I did, or was it this, or was it that? What can I work on to improve myself? And I think that's how you've got to see it. You've not got to see it as, oh God, here we go, I've got a negative. Great kind of thing. You've kind of just got to like, you know, that's it. You know, you've just got to get on with it. You've got to keep going. You've got to work on turning those negatives into positives. Keep smiling and keep carrying on, kind of thing. Because for every negative you get, you might get 5-10 people that absolutely love it, and they're the ones that you need to be focusing on a bit more. But you've still got to take the negatives into account, because, you know, you can't, nobody's perfect, but at the same time, you've not got to like take it to heart so much. That's it. You've just got to let it, like, you've got to build on it. You've got to work on how you can better yourself, and just move forward. That's all I can really say on that. And just keep working at it, and you'll get there. Cog, yo, indeed. Hope you are well. Welcome to the madness. Welcome. Like I say, I'm working on this WestFalia little half-orc, It's little WestFalia Barbarian today. Halfling, I should have said, not half orc. So we're just getting the base colours down on it. I've got the fur and the skin, got a little base colour on that. So now I'm just putting the metallics down, getting some paint on those. And then, like I said, my aim is to get all the base colours down on this, and then we'll take it from there, kind of thing. We'll take it from there. Found then when I looked up Art Stream Live. Yeah, cool. Well, like I say, welcome. You are more than welcome. Thank you very much for tuning in. Painting up some miniatures, and that's what I mean. Like, it's not, you know, people might not necessarily see it as it, but you know, painting. Obviously, painting is art, but painting miniatures can be an art form. I mean, there's some people out there who do, you know, ridiculous paint jobs and stuff, and you know. Yes, there's galleries and things like that, but I don't see why miniature painting can't be in that area as well. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't see why. Yes, we are like in a little bit of a corner of the market and all that kind of stuff, but why can't we have, you know, art exhibitions of miniatures and the paint and the amazing paint jobs that people do? You know, I think that'd be a pretty cool thing to do. And I know there's expos and stuff like that where people can show off their work and stuff, but like professional like art exhibitions where, you know, we can go, here's what people have been working on. I just think that might be a pretty cool idea. Maybe it's just me rambling and being a bit crazy, but I'd definitely go. I'd definitely go and see some miniatures that are in an exhibition. I think that would be great. I think that would be a brilliant idea. So I'm just painting like the hilt with Rune Lord brass on this sword, just to give it a little bit of definition. And then I'm going to go and do like his, I'm going to do that now actually, do his like waistline and stuff. Put some brass on his belt. But yeah, in terms of, I'm not going to spoil it, but I have been watching One Division, and it has been rather brilliant so far. And then we've started watching this is me and the missus, we started watching a TV show called Marcella, which is it's like a police drama about a police officer who keeps like having blackouts and stuff. So we're on the 3rd season of that, and it's been really good so far. I highly recommend. If you're into like police dramas and crime dramas and stuff, definitely give that one a looking into for sure. Let's see. It's like graffiti. It took so long for it to be taken seriously and called art. So hopefully miniature painting goes out. Yeah, exactly. You've hit the nail on the head there with Hyper Sapien, definitely. I love seeing like I mean there's some graffiti that you see that's a little bit pants, like just when they've tagged stuff, but like full on actually like, you know, took their time over spray graffiti is I don't know how they do it. I really don't. Some of it is just unbelievably good. I remember I had I went through a phase when I was back at my my mum and dad's where I wanted like brick wallpaper in my room, and then I wanted to get like spray cans and just spray my room. But I think I'd have probably killed myself from all the fumes and stuff. I think it would have ended quite badly. But yeah, like actual like full-on graffiti artists and stuff just boggles the mind. I remember reading one about. I remember watching it. I think it's somewhere in that. I don't think it's like somewhere in either Italy or somewhere like that. And he takes like all the hate crime stuff, and he kind of like paints over it, and he keeps painting like cupcakes and ice creams over it and stuff. And just like little things like that, you know, it's not, graffiti is definitely not 100% a negative thing, and it's definitely given a bad name sometimes. But like I say, some graffiti painting is just superb, and I can't say a bad thing about it, to be fair. I'm just gonna I'll get the brass bits done. I'll get the lead belcher bit on his sword, get that all painted up, and then I'll go over the furry bits in like a creamier colour, just to set them apart a bit, and then we'll give it a wash and see what it looks like, and then we'll start going back over a little bit more detail. So I'll start adding in like the little gems and stuff. But it's been quite fun to paint up so far. Like I say, I know I'm not the greatest painter in the world, by a long shot, but he's coming together. We're getting like the block paints and stuff on him now. So yeah, I'm not sure what to do with the base, because it's part of the main bit. I might just do it like a grey, and then I'll paint the other bit and get it all together and stuff, and then once I know what it looks like all together, I'll then, you know, start work on the like adding more details to the actual base bit and stuff. So like if I want to add grass tufts or a little bit of rocks and things like that. So just gonna get a drink. Got to keep hydrated and all that jazz. Right, let's get some lead belcher. Where are you? There you are. But yeah, so I think it's going to be these guys, then the Tin Soldier stuff, and then I need to go back and do the human side of the ball set. I need to get that painted up. I've got an idea for it. Well, I've got a couple. One of them was to like, because obviously, as I've said, I'm part of the CWG Discord. I was going to possibly do them like CWG colours, so like have the whites and the blues, and then have like some of the people, like the names of like the teammates and stuff, as actual members of the Discord group. So that was one of my ideas, and then another idea was doing them after my like home rugby side team. So I'm from Rotherham, same neck of the woods, sort of as Captain Pickle. So I was going to do them like Rotherham Titans rugby colours, So it's like maroons and like dark, like a dark reddy colour and a light blue colour. So I'm umming and ahhing which one to go for. So yeah, let me know which option you think I should go for, and then I'll go with that. So yeah, I'm just adding the lead belcher onto the sword as neat as I can, and then I will start applying like some light washes, just so I can get the tone and stuff, see where we're at, what we're looking at, kind of thing, and then we'll start building stuff back up. But like I say, it's getting there, but I know it's not the neatest of jobs. But as I say, I think once we get more once we get the washers and stuff on, I think that'll make it look a lot better. I'll try and make it a little bit clearer so you can see. Like I say, the light level's a bit pants, but I didn't like the little details and stuff in. We've got the fur and stuff down. Just added some colour to the sword. And then we've got like its skin and stuff's gone on. So yeah, it's doing alright. So what I'll do now is I'll get like a creamy colour. Get a creamy colour and start doing the fur bits a little bit more. My phone's just blown up with loads of messages, so I'll check them in a bit. Right, let's go for some. Might go Wraithbone. In fact, I'm going to go Morghastbone, I think. I'm going to do some Morghast on it. For like the furry colour. And then what we'll do is we'll add in some like more highlights and stuff to it. But I think just adding that little bit of bony colour will definitely help. Let's start putting in some of this into like the furry bits and see what that looks like. Yeah, it's looking a lot better already. Just adds a little bit of contrast to the colours, just makes it look a lot better. So yeah, I'll get all these furry bits done, and then we'll add a shade across the whole thing, and then I'll try and get my camera looking a little bit better so that people can see what it looks like so far. But I'm okay with it so far. like I say, I know it's not the neatest, but it's gonna look good. And with it being such a tiny miniature as well, it's going to be quite tricky getting all the like details out anyway. But I'm going to try my hardest to do a good job, because I know that, you know, I want to show these products off well, because like I say, both WestFalia and Mr. Lee spent their time getting these done for me. So for those interested, if you go onto Patreon, or Patreon, I don't really know how you say it, and you search for one gold piece, that is WestFalia Miniatures Patreon that they are doing. I believe it's $1 a month. It's literally nothing. And what they do is, it's like a sneak preview, so they do like a preview every month. So every month they do a little bit of a preview about what they're working on. And the cool thing about it is that they have like a download section, so you can literally go on every month and go, oh cool, they look awesome. And if you know someone, or you have one yourself, if you've got a 3D printer, you can access their STL files. You're given like a password to the folder and stuff. You can go in, you can download them and you can print them off. Or you can, like, obviously like what I did, I don't have a 3D printer myself. I got in touch with Mr. Lee Minis and they sorted me out and printed these off for me. So yeah, it's a really, really good way to get like their thoughts and their ideas on things out there into the world, so that people can start appreciating them, get their name out there a little bit more. So yeah, it's a really good job. What I'm going to do is, obviously I'll start putting towards the end of the stream, I'll start putting some links and stuff. But what I'll do is, before I go, I want to try and get all the like base colors down on this guy, and then I'll put some washes on stuff on, and then I'll take some better pictures and stuff. And if you are part of the Discord, I'll put them on my own Facebook page as well. So if you search for Kwingo Talks, you'll be able to find my Facebook page relatively easily. And I'm going to try and do these streams once a week, so every Sunday 2 till about 4ish, because I think it's just a nice chill time. People have usually had lunch by then and stuff, and they're just chilling out. So that's when I'm going to be probably doing it more. But yeah, we're getting all the like fur bits on and stuff now. But yeah, I definitely need to remember to stay in frame, because I keep drifting out of frame and it's not good. It's not good for you guys to see my progress and stuff. But once I get hooked up with like a proper camera and everything, it'll be a lot better, and better lighting and stuff. Definitely lighting is the one thing I definitely need to work on, as people have said. So that's my plan for my next thing I'm gonna get. I think there's some decent lights. But yeah, we'll get the fur bits on here. Do some I'll do like this stuff as well. How's everybody's Sunday going then? Is everybody doing alright? Anybody got any plans later this evening, or is it just a nice chill evening for a Sunday, ready for the upcoming week? just let me know what your plans are and stuff. It'd be good. Just get the third one on these, and then we'll put a wash on. That's what I'm most excited for. Getting the wash done. I love the fact that they're just halflings. That they're just teeny tiny people, but with such like ridiculous poses and stuff. Like, could you imagine if Conan the Barbarian, the film, but Arnold Schwarzenegger was a halfling? Like, you know what I mean? It'd just be ridiculous, wouldn't it? Pickle jar, just prepping some models for upcoming projects. Ooh, intriguing. But yeah, we've got the fur bits done now, so that adds a little bit of contrast. And then I'll probably add like a little bit of colour to the little band that he's got on his arm. Probably like red or blue or something. Just as like a little highlight area to make it pop a little bit more. In fact, I'm going to do it in blue, I think. Got some Cantor blue. And, I'll paint that up, I think, just to add a little bit of a feature spot kind of thing. And then we'll give it a wash and see what it looks like. And then we can start working back up from there, kind of thing. Do the Hypersapien. No worries, buddy. Thank you for tuning in. It's been a pleasure to have you on and have a chat and stuff. I hope you've enjoyed. Like I say, I'm definitely going to work on the sound levels and stuff. Get them going a little bit better and stuff, because I know it's definitely something I need to work on. But I appreciate you joining in. And thank you very much. You take care, buddy, and I'll catch you next time, hopefully. Yeah, I'm just doing this band in like a blue colour, I think. I don't know why I chose blue, but I think it works quite well, so. Cheers, buddy. Thank you very much. Right, so we'll leave that a little bit, and then give it a wash. So what I'm thinking is, I've got some Ryclin Flesh Shade for the skin. I've also got the Guilliman Flesh. So I'm not sure which one I want to use. I think Guilliman Flesh might make it look too dark because it's a contrast colour over a skin colour that I've already got. So I don't know what your thoughts are on that, and then I'm just going to give Agrats across the rest of them. So yeah, I'm not sure. I think I'm going to go Reekland because I think it'll just be a better option overall to have. But let me know what you guys think. I think I'm going to go Reekland. I think that's my decision that I'm going to do. Because I think the Guilliman will just make it look too dark, stuff really quickly. But yeah, I think I'm going to go Reekland. I think that's the choice that I'm going to make. But I'm going to water it down because I think this is still going to be. I think this is still going to be quite dark. So we'll give it a go and see what happens. So this should pick out most of the details and stuff now. Really well. Smooth everything over a bit as well. Ooh, new camera mount has arrived. Exciting times, Mr. Pickle. So that'll help with some things for you. Let me just move things out a little bit. People can see what I'm doing. So I'm just adding this wash just to give it a little bit more definition. Yeah, it's already looking a lot better. Miss Spud, I'm probably going to stream till about 4, I think. I'll have been on a couple of hours by then. And I think that's a good place to end, like a couple of hours. And then what I might do is I might work on him a little bit more outside of stream. I'm not sure yet because I need to get some food and stuff. Because I know I said that most people will have had lunch and stuff, but not me. So I was getting everything ready for this, but that's the skin shade done, and I'm pretty happy with that. It's kind of brought out all the like muscle definitions and stuff a little bit more. So yeah, that's good. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to agrax everything else, I think. Not too heavily. Might be something magical happening at 4 PM. Interesting. That seems quite ominous. I'm intrigued to know more, Mr. Spud, but Yeah, it's something magical might be happening, makes it. I don't know whether to be scared or whether it's something completely different, but we shall see. But yeah, I'm gonna carry on working through this, getting some shade on and stuff. Oh, by the way, for anyone who's wondering, in terms of the brushes that I am using some Broken Toad miniature series. Oh, there we go. Broken Toad miniature series Mark IIIs, and they are brilliant. They are the nicest brushes I have ever used. So I'm just going to start some effects now. Although, for some reason, that's not on as well as I thought it was going to. Let's put it there. Not seen in 2021 yet. Ooh. Oh wait, I think I know what it might be. We shall see. We shall see what happens. Well, I don't know, to be honest. I'm just speculating now. I shall definitely keep an eye out on the Discord. Live with it. Something like that on here. Just aggrexing everything. Just have a look. Got me intrigued. You've got me intrigued now. Definitely intrigued, Mr. Spud, as to what's going to be happening. I'm gonna keep shading this, and then I'll have a look. I'll turn the camera and have a look on the Discord and stuff, and see what's going to be coming up. Let me switch back over. I jolted a little bit there, but yeah, adding some shading is definitely helping these. All the details of this miniature come out a hell of a lot more. Looking a hell of a lot cooler now. And then what I'm going to do is I'll come back in with the highlight layers and stuff. Want to add more definition to the to this guy. probably see. Adding some more details and stuff. Adding a little bit more of the shade. It's a little bit boring than people might think, but it just makes the miniature pop a hell of a lot more. I'm not adding it too heavily, just to like pick out the details and stuff. It definitely helps. But yeah, he's looking pretty good, to be fair. Looking okay. I know the quality of the video is rubbish. See if I can just show you a little bit better. I don't know if that's helped or not. Yeah, but he's getting there. I'm quite pleased with that so far. So what I'll do for the next like 15 minutes and stuff is just show you what else I've been working on. So let's start. Let's have a look. So yeah, I got my my Blood Bowl stuff done. So this is the main guy that I got finished quite recently. I'm pretty pleased with how all of them have turned out, to be fair. But this is the main guy. So he's pretty nasty looking. It's such a good model to paint up and stuff. It was such a nice. They're such a nice kit anyway. And if you can still get your hands on it, I highly recommend it because these guys are very cool. And then this is just one of the others. So I actually followed GW's painting guide that they did to get them battle ready and then parade ready, and I think they came out okay. You know, yes, they're not perfect and they don't look up to the standard, but I'd be happy to put them on a table. Yeah, so they're not looking too bad. This is one of the other guys with his face and stuff. So yeah, they're looking okay. And then, like I say, I've been working on these. Working on these guys. I've got these other ones to do. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these guys yet. I was thinking of doing them like a purpley colour. Making them look kind of dragon cultisty kind of thing, because I think the back of that would look really cool as like purple dragon skin and stuff. I think they'd be pretty cool. And then, like I say, I've still got the female heroine to do. So I've still got her to work on as well. But yeah, he's drying away. He's not looking too bad. Like I say, I blocked in most of the base colours and added a wash, and then I'm going to go back in and do more details and stuff, do some highlights and bits and bobs and get his hair sorted. But he's coming along. And then, like I say, plans for the future. I've got the Northumbrian tin guy that I showed earlier, which is this one. and then I mean I've bought loads of others, but this is one of the others as well that I got. Fucking Stone Seeker. He looks really cool. So I'm gonna create a Frostgrave Warband, and I'm gonna get them painted up as well. So that's another one of my plans that I've got coming up. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna check how this guy's getting on. He's looking not too bad. Once the shade's like fully dried and stuff, it should look a lot better anyway. And then, in fact, what I might do for the next like 5 minutes or so is just start blocking out a bit more of the next skin tone that I was going to do, which is the Cadian Flesh Stone, and just start blocking out a little bit more. Well, I would use Cadian Flesh Stone, but I've got the old paint syndrome. So you go, oh, this feels quite full, and then you open it up and it's bone dry. So looks like I'm gonna have to get some more of that at some point. So I might just go back with a little bit more. I'm not sure now. Might see if I've got another Cadian Flesh Stone, which I might have. But if not, I might go back with some Bugmans. Now that the Kislev washer's dried. I'm not going to put it on too thick. It's just on like the top bits of the muscles and stuff, just to make them stand out a little bit more. So I think that's what I'm going to do before I finish tonight, and then I'll start working on. I will start working back on the other, like brightening the other bits up a little bit more as well. But I think to start off with, we'll go back in and add some more Bugman's Glow. Leave the wash bits inside so that it adds more shadows and stuff to the muscles. So it just adds a bit more muscle definition and stuff. He's a big muscly chap. Well, I say big. He's a halfling muscly chap. But yeah, we'll just leave that little bit. We'll just leave the little bit of Bugman still in the shady bits. And just picking out the flatter areas, but leaving like the shade still in the shadowy bits, because it just helps like with tone definition and stuff and muscle definition. So I'm going to keep going at this, keep working through. I'll start adding in like the highlights on the nose and stuff, like the bits under his chin is quite predominant, his cheekbones and stuff. Just work on brightening it up a little bit. That's what I'm going to be doing now. Just to brighten things up. So like here, we've got this muscle here. So we'll add a bit to there. Then we'll leave that bit where it's like pulled in the thing, because it's like a shaded muscle bit. And then move on to the next area. So I'll just go around and I'll start doing that a little bit more. You can already see it's adding a bit more definition to his muscles and stuff. Yeah, so we'll do that. I'm getting close to the 4 o'clock mark, so what I will do is I will leave it there for now. I think just add a little bit more here, and then what I'll do is I'll take some photos and I'm going to put them on my Facebook page, and I'm also going to put them on the CWG Discord. For those that follow the Pickle Jar has also got a Discord. what I will do is I will try and put some links down here at the end. In fact, I'll put this down now and I'll send some links out and stuff. I'll put them in the chat for those that don't have them. So I'll start popping some links in. Let's have a look. So the first one, this is to WestFalia Miniatures. Like I say, they've got an epic range of miniatures that you can look at, that you can order. I think if you go to their Patreon page, this is their Patreon, and on there you can see some epic STL files if you sign up that you can download and print off. What I will do is I'll send the link to, this is to Mr. Lee Miniatures, which is where I got the printouts from. I'll just get that link as well. And I just want to say a massive thank you once again to WestFalia and Mr. Lee Minis. I'm going to have a lot of fun and spend a lot of time working on these because I want to get them, like, you know, I want to get them to the point where they're going to be really good quality and stuff. And then I'll send a link to the Pickle Jar Discord, unless Mr. Pickle can do that for me, but I'm sure I can find it. I don't mind whichever. And then I'll get one to the CWG Discord as well. Just waiting for my browser to load. Discord. Oh. Don't know what's happened there. Oh, here we go. 1 second. Go, get that link. So the Discord link is the one to the Pickle Jar's own Discord server that they've got. So a super cool community. Like I say, they're a lovely bunch of guys. And then what I'm going to do is I will grab the link to the Chilling Wargamers Discord as well. Don't know if I can do that one. Oh, there we go. Right, cool. There we go. And this one is to the Chilling Wargamers, I think. I believe that's the link. Yeah. Cool. So on that, I think what we will do is we shall leave it there. So I just want to say a massive thank you to everybody who's been tuning in. It's been great fun just getting some more paint on this guy. I hope everybody's enjoyed. I've definitely enjoyed working on stuff. And I want to say a massive thanks to everybody that's tuned in. I'm going to get some more work done on this guy because he's been a lot of fun painting up so far. And I will definitely take some better photos and stuff because my camera is a bag of pants. But yeah, once again, thank you so much everybody for tuning in. If there's something, if people